Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing good. So in last class we were discussing about sports advertising. So let us take a quick revision what we have discussed in the last class and then we are going to move ahead. Right now I'm sharing the PPT with you and let us discuss what we have discussed in the last class. So, in the last class, we were discussing about sports advertisement. I told you the advertisement which is done through the sports, that is sponsorship, endorsement, in whatever the advertisement sports is involved, it is known as sports advertising. What is the main purpose of advertising? The main purpose of advertising is to sell the product, is to make the customer aware that we are having this product, you can try our product. The main purpose of advertising is to sell a product or service. To be more precise, it is a way of connecting with your target customer and simply telling them, hey, here is our product you could try. The resultant of this is what helps brand sell their products and services. The relation between sports and advertising is traditional in nature. In fact, it is difficult to imagine where sports be today without advertising. Today, advertising has transformed sport into one of the most profitable industry in the world. I told you that relationship between sports and advertisement is very old, is very traditional. It will be very difficult for us to imagine where sports will be today without advertising because it is because of advertisement the sports get so much amount of money. The sports have become today's one of the most profitable franchise, one of the most profitable industry. Why? Because it is getting huge amount of advertisement. Today, it is because of advertisement that has transformed sport into one of the most profitable industry in the world. Because we all know that people who likes to watch sport, there are huge number of people who are fans of different sports, and because of that, because of increase in viewership, the sports is getting huge number of advertisement. Companies also getting benefit because their product is getting fame, getting publicity. They are able to sell their product. Sports is also getting benefit because they are getting huge amount of money from the advertisers. However, over the years, the term sports advertising has changed drastically. Traditionally, it is used to include advertisements that will help corporations sell their products in the faces of sponsors, television, merchandising, and printed materials. बच्चों, over the years, the term sports advertising has changed drastically. Traditionally, it is used to include advertisement that will help corporations sell their products in the face of sponsorships, television, merchandising, and printing material. However, today sports advertising also include digital marketing, social media, and digital content among others. So today sports advertising also include digital marketing, social media, and digital content among others. What is sports advertising? Now, sports advertising can be viewed as a subdivision of marketing that has a focus on promoting both the organizations as well as sports events and teams involved. So, bachcho, sports advertising can be viewed as a subdivision of marketing that has a focus on both, promoting both the organizations as well as sports events and teams involved. The ultimate goal of this mode of marketing is to devise strategies of exploiting the multiple facets of sports for the promotion of brands, products, and services. These cases may include broadcasting, social media, ticket selling, advertising, digital platforms, and community relations. Why sports advertising? Because sports is different. They are concrete reason why. First, unlike other platform of advertisement, sports demand unadulterated attention from viewers. It happens quite often that people stay glued to TV sets or their smartphones irrespective of what is happening in the surrounding. This is the fact. Suppose I'm a fan of IPL or there are many people who are fan of FIFA or IPL. Whenever the match is coming, first of all, the people like to watch match live because the excitement, the thrill of watching the live match is on next level. It's something different. If I tell you to watch a match that is recorded, you will not feel that thrill or excitement as much as you will feel that excitement when you watch the live match. So it happens quite that people stay glued. People keep people stick to the television and smartphone irrespective of what is happening in the surrounding. So, bacho, this is what happens. That people they stay glued to television sets and their smartphones whenever there is any match, irrespective of what is happening in the surrounding. Now, the company who will give the advertisement in sports, in between the sports, they will get the benefit because they will get the viewer unadulterated attention because they will see each and everything very carefully. So the impact of the advertisement will be more as compared to other things. Because suppose I am watching a movie on a television, so in advertisement, I just switch off the television or I just switch on another channel, switch off to another channel. So the advertisement do not get much benefit. But in sports, the duration of advertisement is very less, and people have the thrill that they do not want to meet a single moment of the sports. That's why they do not switch off the television or switch on to next channel, and they keep on watching it. So the impact of advertisement that is shown in a sport will be more. This ensure high engagement and impact of the advertisements, whether it is a commercial break on TV or a pop-up on smartphone. So this will ensure high engagement and impact of advertisements, whether it is a commercial break on TV or a pop-up on smartphone. Moreover, unlike other forms of entertainment, which can be viewed again at any time, sports has to be watched live. Moreover, like other forms of entertainment, which can be viewed against at any time, sports has to be watched live. So, बच्चों, sports you have to watch sports. Sorry, there was some network issue, I guess. I'm again sharing the PPT with you. I'm again sharing the PPT. Moreover, unlike other forms of entertainment, which can be viewed again at any time, sports has to be watched live. I told you, people like to watch sports live because watching sports live excites you more. This make the value of advertising rise in compared to other forms of content. So, बच्चों, the value of sports advertising automatically rise because people like to watch live sports. They do not switch off the channel or switch on. They do not switch on to other channel or switch off the television or mobile phone because they like to watch each and every moment of sport and they do not like to miss a single moment. But Last but certainly not least, sports has a universal appeal. It is one of the fewer things in the world that can be enjoyed irrespective of your country or language. But to suppose there is some movie coming on the television which is in Japanese language. So obviously I cannot understand that movie. But sports do not have any language. Whether it is cricket, football, chess, or any sport that. So the sports has a universal appeal. It is watched by all the people around in the world. Next. Take 2018 FIFA World Cup for example, which had a huge impression of over 231 million people. Can you imagine this figure? In 2018 FIFA World Cup, it has a huge impression of over 231 million people. It is this beauty that ensures a wider and global appeal of sports advertising. Moreover, sports also connects itself with national pride, thus enjoying a different set of followers, one who are both passionate as well as patriotic. As a result, advertisement through this route is way different from other modes. It is equally true with advertising on air or through digital. But sports also connect itself with national pride because suppose if there is any match between India and Australia, you will always try and make sure you will always be excited if India is winning. And if India wins, you will feel very proud. But if India loses, it will really affect you because it is connected with national pride. It is a different set of followers who are both passionate as well as patriotic. Now let us do some examples, illustrations. Who is world highest athlete of 2020 and 2021? Conor McGregor, Leon Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, or Dak Prescott? Answer is A. Conor McGregor. Advertisement of endorsement. A. Create long-term loyalty towards a brand. B. Endorsement become associated with a brand image. C. It is expensive to hire people to endorse products. D. A good endorsement can't fix a bad product. Answer is it creates long-term loyalty towards a brand. Disadvantages of endorsement. A. It is expensive to hire people to endorse products. Endorsement help your brand to be able to stand out. C. It may open up new market for your business. D. A solid product endorsement can build brand credibility. So what is the disadvantages of endorsement? Answer is A. It is expensive to hire people to endorse products. Next. Dash is a marketing tool used by business where they pay for some or all costs involved in a project in return of recognition. A. Endorsement. B. Sponsorship. C. Broadcasting. D. None. Answer is B. Sponsorship. Sponsorship is a marketing tool used by a business where they pay for some or all costs involved in a project in return of recognition. When someone is dashed by a product, they are publicly saying that they recommend or suggest you to try a particular product because they think it's good. When someone is endorsed by a product or sponsored by a product or both endorsed and sponsored, D. None. Answer is A. When somebody is endorsed by a product, they are publicly saying they recommend or suggest you to try a particular product because they think it's good. Ads are form of advertising that uses famous personalities or celebrities who command a high degree of recognition, trust, respect, or awareness among the people. Such people advertise for a product, lending their name or image to promote a product or service. What will be the answer? A. sponsorship, B. Endorsement, C. Broadcasting, or D. None. Answer is B. Endorsement. Endorsement are a part form of advertising that uses famous personalities or celebrities to command a high degree of recognition, trust, respect, or awareness among the people. Benefits of celebrity endorsement. A. Celebrity become overexposed. B. Celebrity can overshadow brands. C. Image change. D. Direct sale. Answer is D. Direct sale. Disadvantages of celebrity endorsement. A. Loyalty. B. Confidence. C. Awareness. D. Celebrities can overshadow brands. Answer is D. Disadvantages of celebrity endorsement. Answer is D. Celebrity can overshadow brands. Ash can be viewed as a subdivision of marketing that has a focus on promoting both the organization as well as sports event and team involved. A. Sports advertising. B. Sports endorsement. C. Sports broadcasting. D. None. Answer is A. Sports advertising. Now I'm sharing another PPT with you. Now, increasing significance of sports advertising. Over the past few years, the significance of sports advertising has evolved greatly. Among other factors, the evaluation of sports as a source of quality entertainment has played an important role in this growth. According to ESP's properties, the revenue from sports advertising crossed $1 billion mark. Can you imagine this figure? Revenue just from sports advertising. This is the figure of revenue just from sports advertising, which has crossed the $1 billion mark in India in 2018. This was fueled by the huge investment in cricket, most notably in the sponsorship deals. Vivo took the ice by investing a huge 2,199 crores to be the title sponsor of IPL in a 5-year deal. So, बच्चों, when Vivo came to India, Vivo played very smart. Today, why Vivo is so famous? Vivo has invested their huge amount of money in sports advertising. You can see just to become the title sponsor of IPL in a 5-year deal, they have paid 2,199 crores. You can see the impact of sports advertising. If any company is spending so much, they know that there will be returns. So, Vivo first broke the ice by investing a huge 2,199 crore to be the title sponsor of IPL in a 5-year deal. However, cricket is not only crowd puller when it comes to sports advertising. Of late, non-cricket sports have been successful in boosting their popularity. This includes volleyball, badminton, and wrestling. So, बच्चों, cricket is now not only the crowd puller when it comes to sports advertising. Because of media, many other sports have gained the popularity, like volleyball, badminton, wrestling. Because media have started covering these sports also, and they are also getting popular. And the more and more viewers they are getting, more and more sports advertising they are getting, more and more revenue they are getting. Types of sports advertising. One is sponsorship. Sponsorship is the first form of sports advertising in a sports domain. In fact, sponsorship remains unarguably the most powerful marketing tool in sports to date. The basic model is simple: associating the brand with the sports club or event known as sponsorship. It is a win-win situation for both parties. The sponsors get widespread brand awareness, and unrivaled customer loyalty. This is especially suited for the brands which have just entered a new market and are looking to get a head start. It was thus not surprising that Chinese smartphone manufacturer Oppo splashed a bumper 1079 crore to sponsor the Indian national cricket team to increase its foothold in the country. But so Oppo, when it comes to India, just to increase its foothold, they have given the sponsorship of 1079 crore to Indian national cricket team. So, but you see, these figures are in thousands of crores. These companies are spending so much on sports advertising. So you can imagine why today why today sports have become the most profitable industry in the world. It is because sport is getting so much amount of money from different sources. The sponsor, on the other hand, get the financial backing by which it can keep the fans even more engaged. Social media. Social media has become an important platform for sports entities to activate brands. Sports club actively use social media to communicate important updates like team news, match highlights, and press release with fans. But to every sports team, IPL also, NFL, National Basketball Team, they've all made their fan pages, they all made their pages on social media, where they keep on posting something or the other. Some photos of the players, um, match updates, and press release and all, just to engage the people and to promote their brand. This provide an attractive proposition of feature and thus promote brands. Innovative marketing. With innovative marketing evolving rapidly, sport organizations are using innovative ways to activate brands. IPL uses an innovative mix of fan engagement with brand activation like title sponsor Vivo Hi-Fi Box campaign. But so Vivo has used a very innovative marketing campaign and it really worked for them and people get attracted toward Vivo. You can see this. They have launched their own hi-fi box with the name Vivo in the shape of mobile. And some persons are standing there, as you can see in the photo also, wearing the t-shirt of Vivo. And this really attracted the people towards Vivo. And today Vivo has become very famous in India also. So these type of innovative marketing nowadays companies are using. Safety treat Chak Chak Express. To broadcast brand visibility, the camera is planned on these in Stadia campaign, often paired with special mentions by the commentators. Now you can see Tasty Treat also. So this is also one of innovative marketing tool. This company of biscuit Tasty Treat, they given the T-shirt of each alphabet to some people's to their employees. They were standing there wearing the T-shirt of Tasty Treat, and people really get attracted toward these things. So these are the innovative marketing that companies are using these days. So to attract the people attention and to get more and more brand awareness. Now I'm sharing another PPT with you. Media houses are bidding big on sports. But knowing its importance, media houses are bidding on big on sports in India. Two companies in the thick of it all are sports and Sony. The year 2017 saw the biggest consolidation of Indian sports broadcasting industry, with Sony buying 10 sports for a reported 2,600 crores. The deal also made it a two-horse race, with Star India being the only competitor. So, but knowing its importance, media houses are also bidding very big on sports in India. Media houses are fighting just to purchase the broadcasting right of this. Sony has bought the 10 sports with a reported 2,600 crore. So you see this figure because Sony know that they will be earning more. They will be earning very huge and they will recover this amount. So Sony has buy 10 sports for 2,600 crore. Now Sony and 10 sports are now one company and these two companies have become one and only competitor is Star India. Star India is the only competitor now. Star India, Star Sports went to win the broadcasting right for IPL as well as domestic cricket action. But so in this fight between who will be going to broadcast the sports, Star India won this fight to win the broadcasting right for IPL as well as for domestic Indian cricket action. However, however, Star India won the fight that they will broadcast IPL and domestic Indian cricket action. However, this deal does not come very cheap. This deal was very expensive. They have bought the right of IPL only. They have bought the right of IPL for 16,347 crores. Yes, you are listening it right. They have won the right for showcasing for broadcasting the IPL for 16,347 crore and to broadcast the rights of domestic Indian cricket action. They purchased the right to broadcast domestic Indian cricket action for 6,140 crores. So this much huge amount Star Sports have paid. So these figures, now you must be thinking, sir, the company is spending so much money on purchasing the broadcasting right of IPL, that is 16,000 something crores, and to broadcast the right of Indian cricket action, they have spent 6,000 crores. So how will they recover? Now, Bachu, these companies they will sub-distribute this right to small media companies who are unable to purchase these rights. They will charge amount from different companies. Moreover, because IPL and Indian cricket action is very famous and people is going to watch it. There is no matter what, but people will going to watch it, and the advertisers know about this. So the company will give huge amount of advertising of Peugeot, car, mobile, etc., and they will pay huge amount of money to these channels. So numbers are simple here. Star would be paying 60 crore per match for domestic cricket and it will be paying 54 crore per match for IPL. This is enough to point out just how high organizations are willing to go in order to gain most out of sports advertising. The other broadcaster, Sony, is also not far back. The company struck success last year even after missing out on two cricket deals. This was a result of major international tournaments like 2018 FIFA World Cup, Gold Coast Commonwealth Games, and lastly 2017 Jakarta Asian Games. So, बच्चों Sony has win this deal, and Sony has the exclusive right to broadcast FIFA World Cup, Commonwealth Games, and Jakarta Asian Games. This goes on to show that sports advertising in India is equally rewarding, irrespective of the sports or the broadcast. Digital marketing is also catching up fast. When it comes to reaching to users, digital media is the rising force as compared to television. But so nowadays, as we all know, internet is almost free. No one like to watch television. In fact, everyone just like to uh, view anything on their mobile phone using the internet because internet has become almost free nowadays. In television, you have to just sit at one place, get stuck to one place. But through mobile, it is very handy. You can keep it anywhere. You can move with it. So people find it more comfortable to be on mobile phone with the internet as compared to television. Today, more people consume data on a smartphone than on television or any other media for that matter. More people nowadays they consume data on smartphones, not on television, because on smartphone they can access anything from anywhere, but on television they have to just sit at one place. It is thus does not come as a big surprise that spending on digital advertising surpassed its television counter in 2018. In fact, according to advertising measurement company Zenith, the spend on internet advertisement was $40 billion, superior to the TV ad spend. So, बच्चों, according to advertising measurement company Zenith is a advertising measurement company. The spend on internet advertising was 40 billion. That is much ahead than TV advertising. Today, an increasing number of people spend time on their devices as against the heated box, thus satisfying the girls. This increased penetration of smartphones along with cheapening of data has played an important role in this. बच्चों, increased use of smartphone and the data getting almost free has played an important role that nowadays digital advertisement importance of digital advertisement is much more than importance of television advertisement, because people nowadays you will find people on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, etc. With the increased penetration of mobile phone along with the cheapening of data has become an important role in this. However, the engagement generated by advertisement is measurable on digital mode unlike TV advertisement. Some examples of sports marketing. L State, the insurance company sponsored NASCAR drive कैसे कहने. His car is covered in prominent all-state ads and he appeared in the company's print and TV ads. Reebok, the sneaker maker, lead one of the most memorable ad campaign of all time when they created a fictional rivalry between decathletes Dan O'Brien and Dave Johnson. This created buzz for both the Olympics and Reebok. Coke, an iconic and featuring football player, Joy Green, signing an autograph for a young boy, have introduced the slogan "Have a Coke and Smile." StubHub, the cricket agents featured a common sports sound, the buzzer signaling the end of the period at the end of their ad, where fans heard the song in the course of game. They talked to some stubhead. Advertiser. The best maker installs heavily in TV, making duration the Super Bowl. Viewers look forward to the sponsor new ad almost as much as the game itself. Citibank, the company paid millions of dollars for naming right to the home field of the New York Mets, now called Citi. But just to change the name of the team New York Mets, now they are called as Citi Field. The company has paid millions of dollars. I'm sharing another PPT with you. How is sports marketing plan developed? Using sports to sell products presents many opportunities that bring both risk and reward. A successful sports marketing campaign can linger in the minds of customers for years, while an ineffective can be a significant waste of money. All marketing efforts must be guided by a comprehensive marketing plan if they hope to succeed. So, बच्चों, how a sports marketing plan is developed? Using sports to sell products present many opportunities that bring both risk and reward. So, बच्चों, using sports to sell the product may bring many opportunities, but when you spend your money at any place in the world, wherever you spend your money, whether in stock or in sports advertisement, everywhere there is both risk and reward. A successful sport marketing campaign can linger in the mind of customer for years, while an ineffective one can be significant waste of money. So, बच्चों, companies are spending huge amount of money on sports marketing, on sports advertisement. So they need to ensure that their sports marketing campaign should be successful, so that it can have an impact on the mind of customer for years. Otherwise, it will be ineffective and a complete waste of money. All marketing efforts must be guided by a comprehensive marketing plan if they hope to succeed. If they hope to succeed, all marketing efforts must be guided by a comprehensive marketing plan if they hope to succeed. You can see Vivo. Vivo have given 2,199 crore to IPL. Now, if their marketing plan campaign was not successful, this much amount of money will be a complete waste. The plan will begin with a number of logistical questions such as budget estimation and resources. Sports marketing can be expensive quickly, and the company will need to use their resources wisely. They will also need to establish a time frame for the campaign. While it run for a week, an entire season, or involve a multiple year marketing effort like buying a stadium naming right. Different marketing objects will involve different plans. So, बच्चों, sports marketing can be very expensive. So you should plan accordingly that whether on which sport you need to invest, what is your product, and what is your target customer. The company then need to know who their target customer is and how they can be reached. This involves analyzing the company, their product, and the consumer. If a marketer want to reach male under 35, they might focus on extreme sports. If they want to reach a casual fan base, they might focus their effort on the Olympics. Marketer will need to examine the entire sports marketing landscape and identify the most promising opportunity based on scientifically based market research. So, बच्चों, the marketer will need to examine the entire sports marketing landscape, and then they need to identify the most promising opportunity, and there they should invest. A team of creative professionals will work on developing ads, whether they are TV spots, billboards, or radio ads. Research findings should determine the goals of the advertisements, but ad makers will develop the content that they think can best speak to the target audience. They will use team colors, slogans, and sports imaginary to create a link between the sport and the product. So, बच्चों, the company that are spending huge amount of money on sports advertisement, they will hire a creative professional who will work on developing a ad. Whether that ad is running on television, billboard, or radio ad, they will develop the content of that ad. The content is very important. The content should be like it attracts the people on that. You see the Vodafone ad of that pug. Could you also have the impact of that ad in my mind, because that ad was so attractive, so beautiful. So this team, creative professional team, they will do this. They will create the content of the ad so that it can have an impact on the mind of people. And they will also link, they will also create an imaginary link between the product and the sport so that people will have a confident trust on the product. Once the end campaign begins, the company will need to evaluate how effective it is. Once the ad campaign begins, then the company will evaluate how effective it is. Metrics like increased sale, Twitter follower, brand awareness are all indicator of how well a campaign is being received. So, बच्चों, how a company will analyze, evaluate how effective their ad campaign is? If their sale is increasing, if their Facebook, Instagram, Twitter followers are increasing. So these all are indicators that their ad campaign is successful. The metric should reflect the goal established in a marketing plan. If the goals are being met, the campaign should be continued and built upon. If the number falls short, the marketing strategy will have to be revised. Careers in sports marketing. What careers you can opt for in sports marketing? This is very important because we are reading the subject sports funding and financial management. So we should know that what career we can opt for in sports marketing. Number one, brand manager. A brand manager is responsible for all of the marketing related to a specific brand. Popular brands like Gatorade, Nike, Under Armour dedicate huge parts of their marketing budget to sports marketing. The brand manager will coordinate the marketing efforts across print radio, television, and online advertising channels. So, बच्चों, a brand manager is responsible, or brand manager is person who is responsible for all the marketing related to a specific brand. Brand manager, as the name suggests, they manage the marketing of brand. That how we can market this brand, how we can coordinate with the marketing efforts across print, television, radio, online advertising channel. A brand manager will coordinate with all the TV channels, radio, online advertising channel where they have to market their product, and he will get the best deal for the company, so that the company can earn more and more profit and the brand awareness of company can increase. Sports agent. But do sports agents represent the interest of professional athletes? Their job is to maximize the earning potential of an athlete. Part of their job is to find and negotiate deals for product endorsement. Agents act as intermediaries between companies and athletes and are integral to getting sports marketing deal done. But to these sports agents, they will represent the interest of personal athletes. Every athlete like Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Virat Kohli, Yuvraj Singh, Hardik Pandya, these persons are very big celebrities. They are very busy because they need to focus on their game. So they do not have time to deal with the companies for endorsement and sponsorship deals. So they hire some agents. The agent will represent the player on the behalf of player to the company. It is their job. It is the job of sports agent to maximize the earning of a potential athlete. Part of their job is to find and negotiate deal for product endorsement. It is the job of sports agent that they should find and they should negotiate with the deal for product endorsement. Agents act as intermediary. Agent act as a link between the company and athlete and are integral to getting sports marketing deal done. So agents are intermediaries between companies and athletes and are integral to getting sports marketing deals done. Sports marketing project manager. But so companies that are heavily invested in sports marketing, they have marketing managers that focus exclusively on this type of marketing. A sports marketing project manager will plan, design, and supervise any ad campaign that market to sports fans. So much of sports marketing project manager is a person who will plan the ad campaign, who will design the ad campaign, who will supervise the ad campaign that market to sports fans. So much of every company spend huge amount of money in sports advertising. Now to deal with this, to manage, supervise, plan and design this, the company requires sports marketing project manager. This manager will plan that how the ad campaign should be, what will be the design of that ad campaign, through which source we have to run this ad campaign, where it will be more effective, in which game we have to put the ad campaign. He will also supervise the ad campaign that market to sports fan. So, Bacho, these are the careers in sports marketing. You can opt for brand manager. You can apply as a brand manager, as a sports agent, as a sports marketing project manager. So, thank you everyone for joining. Please, everyone, take care, stay safe, stay healthy. In next class, we are going to complete this topic. Thank you everyone for joining. Bye bye. Take care.